Now, the first thing I wanted to test out is the noise cancellation. So I started recording just so I can get a live reaction. The noise cancellation is... All right, let's check out the 3rd generation AirPods Pro. I've had every generation of AirPods Pro. I'm super excited to check these out because I've liked them all. Now, these are built even more durable than the previous models. They're IP57 water resistant and they are very durable. I've ran my AirPods Pro through the wash a couple of times, 1st generation and 2nd generation, and they kept on ticking. Now, they supposedly changed the build quality on these so that they fit better in your ear, and I'm ready to test this out. This is about the only time this case is gonna ever look this clean. All right, let's see how these bad boys feel. Now, the fact that these sit at an angle will definitely take some getting used to, even for previous AirPod Pro owners. The inside is a little more flat. You got your heart rate monitor right here. Wow, you definitely don't have to worry about these silicone tips coming off on their own. These bad boys is memory foam infused, so that's going to provide better passive noise cancellation and comfort. Also, the stem on the AirPods Pro 3 stick out at least 60% more than the stems on the AirPods Pro 2, so it seems like they'll get deeper in your ear. The only other thing they include in the box is 4 additional tips. They took the USB-C cable out and said, we'll give you an extra tip. And that also allowed them to make the box smaller. This is the box compared to the AirPods Pro 1, and this is the box compared to the AirPods Pro 2. Now, something I find very weird with the AirPods Pro 3 is the case is slightly bigger than the AirPods Pro 2, but it has worse battery life. The AirPods themselves have more battery, but the case has less battery. Now, the first thing I wanted to test out is the noise cancellation. So I started recording just so I can get a live reaction. The noise cancellation is amazing. It was hot, so I had the fan on the window right beside me, and it completely cut that noise out. The noise cancellation is actually too good. Now, I live in Philadelphia and I'm not about to be walking around not hearing my surroundings at all, even though that's exactly what I'm doing in this B-roll, but that's a first and a last time for that. The ANC on these are significantly better than the AirPods Pro 2. As far as the fit, it's a more firm fit. They fit way better than the AirPods Pro 2, but they do stick out a lot more. And I don't know how I feel about that. As far as the sound, these are loud. They're definitely louder than the AirPods Pro 2. I'm typically somebody that like to have my AirPods at max volume, not with these. The treble on these are pretty bright, but insanely clear. And they definitely crank the bass up to give me Beats type vibes. But the overall sound of these sound a little more artificial. I feel like the AirPods Pro 2 sounded more natural. I did notice the instruments and songs was a little more present, but I feel like the warmer sound of the AirPods Pro 2 cannot be touched. That being said, these do sound amazing. I don't see anybody buying these and being disappointed with the sound. It's just that the AirPods Pro 2 footprint is just a big footprint to follow. Now, the live translation is not something that I was hype about, which is ironic because I use the Translate app all the time when I'm watching streamers on Twitch that speak different languages. But upon testing this out, it works so well. I've always went to the Translate app and I would type in what I need, but now I don't have to do that. One way to activate it is just to hold the stem on both AirPods at the same time. Then your Translate app opens right up and you're ready to go. The heart rate monitor collaborates very well with the fitness app so that you can easily track how many calories you are burning. This is actually perfect for anyone that doesn't have an Apple Watch, which gives you similar information. All right, y'all. Let's test out the microphone on the AirPods Pro 3. We outside right now at nighttime. I ain't feel like waiting till the daytime. I had like 2 or 3 cups of coffee today, and I wanted to do this video, so I was not about to wait. But let's test this microphone out outdoors. Not a lot of activity going on, but let's just see how it sounds. Now let's test the microphone on the AirPods Pro 2. I already know these mics sound good. A lot of these wireless lavalier mic companies, they're going to have a real problem from iPhone users and people with AirPods because people are not going to be buying wireless mics when you got AirPods that you already have and they sound this good. One really neat feature on the AirPods now is you can just tap the AirPod when you're within the camera app to start your recording. So that's giving you a hands-free experience when you want to start and stop recording. And this is also found on wireless lavalier microphones. In conclusion, this is going to sound crazy, but the AirPods Pro 3 are amazing. Even though I like the sound when playing media on the AirPods Pro 2 better. So I ended up taking the AirPods Pro 3 back just because my AirPods Pro 2 work. Now, if they die on me or when the AirPods Pro 3 go on sale 2 months from now, you know, they normally go on sale for about $80 off, I'll pick them up. But the AirPods Pro 2 is just too good. Now, if you don't have AirPods Pro, I highly recommend these because they are amazing. But that's all I got for y'all. Stay blessed, not stressed. Pray more, not less. I'm out.